I mean, recycling's not new to me because when I was younger, most of the stuff was recyclable anyway. Your pop bottles, your lemonade bottles, your beer bottles, your milk bottles, they all got chucked back to the shop or they got chucked back by the milkman. You know, they were all recycled, they were all washed. It's a massive waste of resources on glass. Now this is a typical, what I call bin room, refuse room, whatever you want to call them. This was our system that we had. The old ring binder type. And as you can see, no bin liners, which never ever put in. The odd one or two. Never get used. People used to just come in, shut the bags in, walk out. Once a week these used to get emptied, and I mean you could not move.
Well, it all came together for the residents. At a residents' meeting, they would all complain about the bin stores being full and smelling and not getting cleared enough, and then they'd petition that they don't have any recycling. So we all got together, tried to go to Affinity Sutton to get some recycling on, and just went from there really.
There was a lot of planning actually went into this scheme. We put a lot of literature out. We asked the residents type of views. As I say, it just wasn't a one-off thing. It was a long, drawn-out process, meeting different departments, Middlesbrough Council, Affinity Sutton, Biffa. There was quite a lot of agencies that were involved in the project.
I had to write a couple of letters, more emails than letters for the recycling. Probably again quite a few going back and forwards, sorting out the eyelets and the hooks that had to get put in place that were wrong, so we had to go back to Biffa to say that they're wrong, then go back to Sutton to say no, we want this. So it was kind of a bit of to and fro, and there was quite a few emails, a couple of letters sent, but I don't know how many there were a few. Well, their minutes, then that's Middlehaven, then their stuff from Sutton, that's for the wraps, then that's the stuff that we've done, their walkabout reports, their newsletters, and then their stats from the street wardens, and then their planning permissions.
I mean, most of the options that we had were difficult to use on a flat estate because obviously we have high-rise blocks of flats. One of the options were to put recycle bins inside the bin stores itself. But obviously that's not feasible to certain people in other blocks, so that's why we decided to really go for the self-contained ones that are outside, to make it more accessible for the rest of the residents.
We've actually cut the caretakers' workload down a lot more, which now gives them a lot more time to go on the estate and do litter picks, empty the waste bins, so it has had a good kick-on effect that way. The feedback that we get off from the residents now was absolutely wonderful, saying how a lot cleaner the estate is, the bin rooms are a lot cleaner.
It was good to get something in because then if you drink a lot of Coke or lemonade, anything like that, you're always going to have plastic bottles. So instead of cluttering up bins and your bin bags, put them in a bag, take them out to recycling, less place, get rid of it quicker, plus then it recycles and it's a bit more green for the whole country as well.
We did come up with a lot of barriers, but we knocked them barriers down. We did try. The first time we failed, the second time we failed, the third time we did a detour. Well, we didn't do a detour, we knocked the wall down.